Hello, everybody. Welcome and good evening. My name is Shane Hyman, one of the founding members of VIP Global, and I want to welcome you all to our Wednesday VIP Global training webinar. I'm definitely excited to be here and go over yet another powerful week of training here. So we're halfway through the week, have a lot of great, exciting things going on, and really just always learning on a day-to-day basis how to get better, how to become more effective, how to open up more, and really just get out there and gain more results, so that way we can truly capitalize on the perfect timing and position that we have here with the TPS opportunity. So I actually have the great privilege and honor to be able to work with two very fantastic gentlemen who are here on the training webinar tonight with us as well. One actually usually plugs in with us from overseas in the UK, but we have the honor to have him here present with us in the US. So we're enjoying every moment of that while he's here in the States with us. So without any further ado, I want to pass it over to both of my business partners and friends and my support leader, Mr. Kyle McGregor and Philip Llewellyn. Looks like we have some difficulties. We might have lost them off of the call here. So just bear with me one moment and we'll see what we can do to get them back up here. Hi, good evening, everybody. This is Shane Hyman for VIP Global. Please just bear with us one more minute or so. We're experiencing some technical difficulties, but we're getting it back up. So if you could just bear with us one more minute, we'll be back with you. Thank you.
Okay, we're live. Here we go. Sorry for the technical difficulties, my friends. Why don't we start this over, Shane? And we're going to have you get things going again.
Well, guys, first of all, thank you for your patience, and we're back up. And that's the beauty of this business. Sometimes you run into some obstacles. There'll be some hurdles to jump over and bumps in the road that you need to go over. But that's what you do. You just continue moving forward. So I wanted to bring it back to my partners here. Since they're back up, I know they have a wealth of information that we have lined up for you. And with that being said, we want to just dive right in. So without any further ado, I want to pass it over to my support leader, founder of VIP Global, Mr. Kyle McGregor.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Can you see me okay? My screen here?
Yes, I sure can.
Good. I'm so excited here. Today we have a very special guest here sitting next to me, Mr. Philip Llewellyn, all the way from the UK. Flew 5,000 miles to be here with us to really grasp the massive opportunity we have here in front of us with the perfect solution. Here with VIP Global, what we've done, we've created a very simplistic system to help the average person win, learn the skill set, learn the mindset, learn the philosophies to win, not just in your TPS business, but also in your life. That being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen real quick. We do this every Wednesday evening, okay? And we do this for a reason, because you do things throughout the week. You learn certain activities, and it's very important that you stay in tune, you stay focused, you stay connected to what everyone else is doing to win. And my old mentor always taught me this: it's not bad to be a copycat as long as you copy the right cat. Learn what they've done and duplicate it, right? And we call R&D, rob and duplicate. And also my mentor taught me this: if you can find something that someone's done and found success within it, you want to take what they've done and do what they've done. And that's how real true successful people have become successful, is because of following something that people have already found success in. So that being said, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show just a quick little PowerPoint, go through some basic elements and upfront things that we're doing here. Let me share my whole screen. Shane, make sure that you can see it. You see that?
Oh, yeah,
okay?
Looking good.
Okay, fantastic. So let me pull up this PowerPoint here real quick and get a full screen. See that okay?
Yes, looks great.
Awesome. So VIP Global, we do this every Wednesday evening, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, just to tap into these learning ability to learn from the things that we've seen success in. And make sure that your team goes and register at VIPGlobalTraining.com so they can plug in on a weekly basis, okay? That being said, October rank advancement. We want to give it recognition to some of the people that have been really pushing forward and making things happen in their business. They see the bigger picture. They're ready to have more in their life. And we just want to recognize them. I mean, we've had some amazing rank advancements. We had a fantastic promotion for Rocktober that they're going to see some awesome benefit from that. First and foremost, Joshua Robertson, congratulations. He was one of our first MSOs, actually the first MSO coming out of Colorado. California is booming like crazy, so we have some great people stepping up to the plate. Mr. Rudy Salai has brought in some fantastic leaders. Mr. Anthony Carranza, he hit MSO in his first week or two. Mr. Sal Uribe, congratulations for hitting your master store owner position. Raul Hernandez as well, master store owner, guys rocking and rolling, pushing forward every day. Richard Reynosa, congratulations as well, along with also Mr. Keith, a part of Mr. Anthony LeBlanc's organization. They're doing really, really well and blowing up as well. Also, Mr. Michael Thatcher hit the master store owner position under Craig McGregor's leadership. And then Mr. Rudy Salaya, congratulations for hitting your master store builder position. Again, this is one of our first not just building blocks, but leadership positions where you helped other people succeed and rank advance within to become master store owner. So help 3 get their 3 and become MSB or master store builder. And then at that point, it's just now duplicating. The next step for him would be senior marketing director, SMD. And that would be help your 3 get their 3 to help them duplicate their 3. So 3, they get 3, become SMD, senior marketing director. So that being said, just want to give recognition where it's due. And congratulations, everybody, on your rank advancement this last month. Right now, I'm going to turn it over to a gentleman that's really leading the way. Not only is he setting up an infrastructure for a country that's not even yet launched, but he's building a team globally and across the world right now, United States, and all these places that we have, especially in the US, and setting up the infrastructure for the UK. So when we open up and launch that here in the next few months, he has that infrastructure ready to go, and they can upgrade and advance and start getting paid immediately. So that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Philip Llewellyn.
Good evening, everybody. It's such a pleasure to be able to share this platform and this training with you this evening. Thank you, Carl, for that wonderful introduction, and congratulations to everybody for rank advancing this month. Fantastic news. I just want to go over with you some of the 3 key elements that I want to discuss with the opportunity we have with TPS. Now, as you know, we're first and foremost an e-commerce company. We offer people a free platform that is fully loaded. You'll have 2 million products, very set in the e-commerce sphere, the e-commerce business field. We also have an affiliate marketing model as well, linked in with that e-commerce business. And that we'll go over with you very shortly as well. But in essence, we get paid when we sell products through our stores to other people based on an affiliate marketing model with our super affiliates. You can shop at Asda, you can shop at Walmart, you can shop at various mainstream branded products and companies here in the UK and get paid to do so on the affiliate marketing side. And then also, of course, we're a direct sales company. So we've got an e-commerce model with an affiliate marketing side to it, and we're firmly within the direct selling model business. Now, what you can see there, of course, those 3 circles all interconnect and join, and not one of those we've identified really as a network marketing business. Because here's the thing, now I'm a proud network marketer. I've been in and out of this industry 30+ years, man and boy, and I know how much impact this business can have on people. But here's the thing, we're quite a distant second, third or fourth network marketing company. We're first and foremost an e-commerce company, and that is our main offering here on the front end. But if we look in between direct sales and affiliate marketing, well, you can see that's where the customers and the distribution side, for the vast majority, the main side of our business comes from, with the overlapping of those 2 businesses. We deliver products, of course, with our e-commerce model, and tied in with the affiliate marketing side with our fully loaded e-commerce platform. That's where the sales are created and where the revenue comes from. And of course, when we tie in that e-commerce with the direct selling model, network marketing side, then we have our customers. That's what we're attracted to. You know, we don't get paid until we attract customers to our platform who spends money and product is moved. So that's where the member base comes from as well. So you can see there, those 3 circles interlapping. And right in the middle there is what I like to call the perfect storm, where all 3 overlap together. And that is exactly where TPS positions itself to take advantage of the e-commerce, affiliate marketing, and direct sales model that will take us all forward in this amazing opportunity here as we grow around the world. Now, also I want to discuss with you here, this is Mr. Robert Kiyosaki's cash quadrant. Now, this is where, if you know anything about the rich dad, poor dad, Robert Kiyosaki had 2 dads. One was rich, one was poor. Now, his poor dad told him that he should be an employee, that you should have a job, because that's what everyone does for 40 years. You know, you work for a job and you try and get by. That's really a poverty mindset. And also, the next thing that people look at from an employee's perspective, they think, well, do you know what? I really don't want to be an employee anymore. I'm fed up of having a boss. I'm going to become the boss. So a lot of people see a natural progression to go from employment to become self-employed, to own. But you don't own your own business. Trust me, I've been there. What you do is you own your own job. You know, there's a big difference between having a big business where you can successfully employ other people to run your business for you, where you can surround yourself with people who know what they're doing, or a self-employed sole trader trying to make things work and to make things figure out for yourselves. Now, this is what we call the active side of the quadrant, where it doesn't matter if you're an employee or self-employed. You are having to work for your money, and you have to work regularly for your money, and it's also a linear income. Now, if you look at the other side, that beast is a business owner. The difference between being a business owner and self-employed is you own a system. You own a business that comes with a system that works for you. Now, the beauty of network marketing, direct sales, is that you can get into this business model with very little, in fact, with TPS, 0 cost and therefore 0 risk. Here's the thing. You're normally looking for a system like that. If you look at the franchising model, minimum $50,000 up front to become a franchise owner. In fact, Kyle and I were in a franchise shop the other day. $300,000 this person put up front to own a business franchise. Now, it looked like a very good business franchise, but $300,000 up front just to get in there, absolutely ridiculous when you think of the vast majority of people who see this business for what it is with TPS. You need $1,500 to upgrade just to the top, and everyone starts for free. So that is a very profitable way to get yourself over into the B quadrant of this particular screen. And of course, the last one down the corner there is, down the far right, is investor. And that's where your money works for you. So what happens on this side, this is the passive side of the cash quadrant. This is where the money and the system are working for you rather than you working for your money. You put your money to work here. And it's a very nice way of looking at it. You need to be moving from the left side to the right side. And this is what we offer you here with VIP Global and of course with TPS. I put this slide in because two reasons. One, this guy was the first mentor that I ever came across and experienced in my life when I was age 19. Very fortunate to find Mr. Jim Rohn. If any of you on the call have not had the pleasure of finding out exactly what this guy can offer you, his teachings, please go to Facebook, Google or YouTube and just search Mr. Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N, and just plug yourself into the numerous videos and that are there. Also a lot of audio tapes. This man changed my life, and I can tell you, my son, who's 26, has now started listening to Jim Rohn, and I can see the difference in his life and the impact that this man has. But the reason he's here is one of his cornerstones that he taught was do not quit your day job. He had a particular story that he called the magic of part-time, where he would work. He set a goal, and he would not give up his job until he was earning part-time whilst working on his fortune, what he was earning full-time working on his job. And he got to the stage where he was actually earning twice as much money part-time working on his fortune than he was working full-time on his job. And he still didn't want to give up his job. Do you know why? Because he had such a powerful story. And he kept saying to people, when I was telling people that I was earning twice as much part-time working on my fortune as I was working full-time on my job, do you think anyone said they didn't want to hear his story? No, of course, everyone wanted to hear it. Because here's the thing, if you can tell someone that they can earn $500, $700 a month part-time, incremental with what they earn whilst not impacting what they do, that is a powerful story. You know, who wouldn't want to earn an extra $700 to $1,000 a month? And when someone is saying to you, hey, you've got that second car or you've got a second holiday, how are you managing to have these extra things come into your life? And he would say, oh, it's just this little part-time thing I've got going. Would you like to hear about the part-time thing I've got going? You know, it's a way in of creating curiosity, and you need to have a lot more money to make that a full-time success. So work part-time on your fortune while you work full-time on your job, and do not give up on your day job too soon. That is a rookie mistake a lot of networkers do. So moving on, how do we bring that in with TPS, and how do we do the business with TPS? Well, here's the thing. You've got a game-changing opportunity here, folks. We are going to become a new industry creator here. We're creating a very new model that's got an old flavor to it. I'm sorry, an old model with a new twist to it. But here's the thing. Nothing really about e-commerce, it appears, is simple. Anyone that's trying to start their own e-commerce business will see it's like putting a 2,000 jigsaw piece together. You know? And you're halfway through and you find out you're missing half the pieces and you don't know where to go to get them. You're always never going to finish the jigsaw. Here's what the situation we've got with TPS. We've got every avenue covered. We've got the back office itself. We've got the welcome page with actually the nuts and bolts of the business. We've also got the front end with the TPS 138, the warhow.com, and the onedirect.us as the shop fronts. We've also got TPS138.us members only. Now look at this. Watch as this builds. You can see all the resources that you have with TPS and VIP Global. You've got your sales web pages with Dream Builder University, your lead generation pages, and all that comes with it. You've also then got, you've also got Dream Builders University, which is the corporate side of the training that will take you through everything you need to know. There's a wonderful thing that I recommend everyone looks at, the little red book of selling. That's a fantastic resource that everyone should look at. We've also got the new member orientation videos there, the compensation plan, TPS member videos, all the webinar replays, all the landing pages. You can create your own landing pages all within the Dream Builder University platform. Also the new web revolver. I'm going to do some training on that tomorrow, maybe do a video so people can understand how best to implement this web revolver system into your business, because it is a fantastic free of charge tool that you can use with TPS and Dream Builder to help your team to succeed. So look out for the training coming up on Web Revolver very shortly. And also, of course, you can look at the drop shipping blueprint there, because we train you with TPS how to make money from drop shipping as well as just making money from shopping. And if we look then and go over to all the flyers we've got that you can use, the desktop presentation, the launch sequence documents, as you can see, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot available. But where do you know where to go to get everything together and to be able to make it a congruent whole? Well, that's where VIP Global comes in, where we've got an opportunity here to facilitate and empower every TPS member that we bring into our business via our VIPglobal.net and our VIP University platform. I can tell you that what Mr. Carl McGregor and Shane Hyman have achieved here in the last 18 months with this platform is nothing short of miraculous. I think they've done a really fantastic job, and I'm already seeing, when I'm talking to people back in the UK, they look at this VIP Global and the VIP University, and I'm getting comments already. Wow, this resource is amazing. Or wow, do you know, this is something I've been looking for 3 to 4 years, or I was going to build this myself and now I don't have to. This is again a fantastic resource, and I recommend that everyone starts exposing people to VIP Global and VIP University, because believe it or not, although we don't sell anything there, it's a fantastic sales aid, and it gives people the real opportunity to see the backing, the team support, and the mentoring that they get here. And we also use VIP University as a central hub. It's our automatic training and marketing system. With the VIP University Online, it's quite a simple process. Every single page has a video that describes what you need to do, the next steps. So you can click it, you can watch, learn, and apply. It's a very simple concept, and it's all together in one hub. It brings together your TPS back office, it brings together your 138, it brings together your Dream Builder University, your shop fronts, all 3 of them, and also it wraps everything around the wrapper of VIP University. It's the one place you can go. It's basically the one-stop shop where you can go everywhere. If you imagine that you've got a spider's web that just gets weaving and all the resources and everything is there, VIP University is that central hub that you can go out there and just take every little bit that you want, both sales, training, and marketing, to help you get success with TPS and VIP Global. As you go to VIPglobal.net, you'll see the VIP University there that'll tell you everything, how to go there directly and get it all sorted. I wish I'd have stopped my Skype, but there you go. The VIP Global University, hold on, you go there, and that will take you then directly after that video to go and sign up for your free account at VIP University. I just sign up with Facebook there. I don't need to put anything. It's a one click and you're in. But if you want to do it the old-fashioned way, you just put in everything there that you can see that has been circled for you. Sign up with Facebook, sign up with Google Plus if you want as well. Now, once you're in VIP University, the first thing you need to do, folks, really, I would say, is look at this tab here, TPS Getting Started Right. That will take you to the resources that you need. It will show you in videos, 2 videos together, exactly what you need to do to sign up, to upgrade, to get the process right, and to go through your getting started and your launch sequence. VIPuniversity.in for that resource. Now, the next thing we have here is the initial steps video. That's also the 2 tabs here. Can you see the tab 1 and tab 2? You go through the initial steps video and get that sorted out, and that will take you through everything you need to know. The second tab with the launch sequence itself will take you through all the initial steps that you need to get through there. And the next button, you see you can mark as complete, so you know exactly where you're going as well, on the basis that every time you log in there. You must be very important, you need to go to your profile section up here on the top. So you can see, getting started right, get your members only sorted. Then you need to go to this profile section, fill in your profile, and that'll take you here. And what we got, oh, the profile section's gone, it's not there. Never mind, what it'll do, it'll take you to the area where it'll show you how to set up all your links, to put everything there. Shane has done a fantastic video there that'll tell you exactly how to set up your profile section right, so that everything behind the scenes works seamlessly for you within your marketing efforts. A fantastic resource. Now, as Kyle mentioned earlier, We've got this every Wednesday, but we do so much more than just turn up on a Wednesday night to help you learn more about your business and this fantastic opportunity. Every Sunday, we have a VIP Global Conference and Training call, 5:30 PST. Dial-in number is 949-245-2883. That gives an opportunity to get yourself, your team members plugged in every Wednesday on the phone, and we just go through everything that we feel is necessary. We recap things that happened. We tell you what the focus needs to be for the next week, where people need to be concentrating their efforts. On Monday night, very important, 6 p.m. PST, TPS Corporate, Mr. Gary Regia, the General Manager of North America, Richard Ramos, the Senior Vice President of Sales here in North America. They put on a fantastic training every Monday. I have to tell you the value I get from this. I've been on webinars where they wanted $50, $75 for a seat, and I've not received the same level of training that we get from TPS Corporate every Monday evening at 6 p.m. PST. If you go to tpswebinar.com and pre-register for that event, you'll get a reminder that it's on, so you don't have any excuse for not making that every single Monday. Now, on Tuesday, and I broke my virginity on this one last night there over in Ontario, California, where I was at the TPS Business Overview, streaming live event every Tuesday. We not only, we get people in the room, we do the business presentation for you, we stream it around the world. This gives you an indication of what we do here, okay? We want people within this business to succeed. This is why we're putting all these things together. Now, if you can just become, and we'll maybe do some training on this soon anyway, if you can just become a professional inviter and you can use all the tools to expose people to this opportunity, then we will do all the heavy work and the lifting for you. You do not have to close this business and sell on anyone. You don't need to do that job, and your job will be much easier if you don't even try. You just send people to the information, put them under the spout where the information comes out, and then we will give them all the information they need for them to make an informed decision that this is the right thing for them. On Wednesdays, we have a VIP Global Training. Go to vipglobaltraining.com, where we have this training webinar. We'll go through the basics of what VIP Global is, what VIP University is, and we also put some training in. Mr. Kyle McGregor is going to be giving you some awesome training coming up very shortly on a subject I'll be introducing. But make sure, so every Wednesday, tonight, vipglobaltraining.com, go there and pre-register, and you'll also get notification of when that webinar is coming up. On Thursdays, every Thursday evening, 6 p.m. PST, we do our TPS Business Overview webinar. This is training this evening on Wednesdays. On Thursdays, this is for exposing new people to the business overview. If you want someone to take a look at TPS for the first time, make sure you get them in on every Thursday, 6 p.m., get them to go to tpsoverview.com. That should be one of their best online first exposures, really, on the Thursday. And then once they're in, we want them to plug into the training and conference on a Sunday evening, definitely the corporate on a Monday. The business overview, again, is a first exposure, but then the training on a Wednesday, if you can log into the training, because repetition, if you can get used to what's going on here and all the systems and procedures and get some training thrown in for free, then we're going to empower you to do all that you can to make sure that not just you are successful, but you can empower other people to be successful as well. So this is the thing. The biggest important thing that you have to make in your mind is a decision. We're only one decision away from the rest of our lives here, and it all comes down to where's your mind at. The biggest problem most people have is the 6 inches between their ears. And if we can refocus that and decide that we can have any life we want if we make a decision, and that's personal development mindset, then you can have everything in life as long as you believe that you can have it, truly believe, and you can take the right steps and the right action to bring that into your life. And with that, as that being said, it's an absolute pleasure now to hand over back to Mr. Kyle McGregor, who's going to take you through some amazing training this evening. Folks, listen up, grab a pen, grab some paper, take notes here with Kyle, because I have yet to see anyone that can do training on mindset the way this guy can. So I'm going to hand you back over to Mr. Kyle McGregor to take you through this bit of training. Here you go, Kyle.
Thank you so much. And I appreciate everybody being here today. I believe one of the most important things in life is to show up. And I will say show up and win. And that's true, not just in your business, but in your life in every aspect, mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. And one of the most important things is putting your head right. And so I'm going to go through just a real brief thing. I like keeping these things to about 45 minutes max. So let's go through a couple of basic things and grab a pen and paper, because what we're about to share with you is really going to be applicable on many different facets of your life with our mindset training here. So we're going to be talking a lot about in regards to TPS especially, but this, again, it can be applicable to every aspect of what you're doing, okay? So 4 keys of developing the right mindset. The key is to have that's the most important thing, is to really put your head in the right place. Without a clear and concise vision of where you're going, you'll never get where you want to go. And you can't complain when you don't get anywhere, right? You got to have that vision first and foremost. So where's TPS going? You know, have that understanding, you know, open up your mind to really how big of an opportunity really the perfect solution is, and how it can change people's lives. Secondly is, where are you going? You know, what do you want to achieve? What are you looking to have in your life? For you to visualize that, to really put it down on paper, to see, you know, what do you want your life to go? Not just to, I love what Jim Rohn talked about. He's like, it's not the wind blows on us all, but it's the set of the sail that gets us where we want to go. So where are you setting your sail? Because there's going to be adversity comes into our lives. You know, there's going to be things that push us here and there. But if you don't have a direction, if you don't have a compass, if you don't have a sail that is pointed in the right direction to push you in that place that you want to go, you're just going to go from here to there and never really get anywhere. Okay. Also, create the future you deserve. A lot of times people don't really believe that they deserve to have success or believe to have, you know, happiness. You know, you got to have that real true underlying belief and create that future that you really deserve to have. So part of this is our, in the mindset, is implementation. Nothing will change until you are willing to change. So follow a core of success. First and foremost is passion. Okay, that is one of the most important things, is follow your passion. Second is commitment. Third is coachability. Technically, it's not a word. However, at the end of the day, it's kind of a made-up word, but having the ability to be open to follow and do the things that are necessary to win. Okay. Also credibility, and that's we're gonna go through each 4 of these one at a time real briefly. First and foremost is passion, which is your why. Develop a why that's so big that's gonna make you cry, and when you tell others, it'll bring a tear to your eye. You know, I mean, really get down to the soul of really what's going to push you, what's going to drive you, what's going to make things a reality. It cannot be money. It's never the money. It's what the money can provide. You know, and what are you going to do with it? What you want to accomplish with the funds that can come into your life? It must be something you're willing to fight for, because it's easy to just put your sword down, to give up the fight. Right? You got to fight for what you really want, because nothing comes easy. You got to be willing to step up at the plate. And if you want to look at it as a baseball player, you'll never hit a home run unless you're willing to swing. Okay. How many times does it take to swing to get a home run? Well, you'll never know unless you keep swinging. So just keep going, keep fighting for what you want and what you want to deserve in your life. Something that gets you up early and keeps you up late at night. I know Mr. Llewellyn, he can barely sleep anymore. We got people in the UK that are literally staying up to 3, 4, 5 in the morning to tap into what we're doing here in the United States. Guys, we have such a wonderful opportunity that's going to push us to make us, give us really the opportunity to have our dreams come true, right? So have something. What is your why? What's the thing that you really want to have in your life? And we'll talk about that here in a second. But also write it down. Write down what your why is. Write down what's going to drive you. Write down what you really want to achieve and have in your life, and look at it every day. Now, how do you determine your why? Well, think about what you want. Is it to pay off debt, save for retirement, save for college, or maybe your children's college, travel more, have a little more freedom, time freedom, maybe a financial independence, so you have more ability to do what you want to do and have more choices, helping others. That's one of my biggest desires, is to create wealth to be able to contribute and give back to the world on many different levels. And so figure out what that looks like and get serious about it. Write it down and make it a reality for yourself. That's first and foremost, is your why. Get your passion clear and concise. Number 2 is your commitment. Make a decision and take action. See, nothing happens unless we take the action necessary for it to do it. I just talked to one of our associates or affiliates, and she's like, well, I've been following The Secret. You know, you've heard of the book, The Secret. And I love the concepts of what they put in there, in the foundational aspect of visualizing and, being able to believe it, to conceive it so you can achieve it. But at the end of the day, unless you're willing to take the action necessary, nothing happens. So action is the most important thing to do, is to go forward. Commit to the process, because there's a very simple process for us to win here. As long as you're willing to learn what that process is and then put it in action, that's when you'll be able to win. Because make this a part-time commitment is deciding what you're willing to give up now to have abundance later. Okay, because freedom is not free. You got to realize that you need to give up something today to get what you really want tomorrow. So what your wants and needs? Well, your wants and needs could be money, could be home, could be a car, college, whatever those things are. Okay, and what are you willing to give up to achieve those things? I would look at it this way: I'd rather work hard now, sacrifice a little bit of time with family, or maybe time with a job or whatever it may be. Maybe don't watch as many movies, or don't go out as many times throughout the week, or whatever it may be. Maybe make happy hour your work hour, So what are you willing to give up in order for you to have your dreams, goals, and aspirations be achieved in your life? Okay, because you realize that you got to be willing to give up something to get something, and make sure you have a long-term commitment. This is not a sprint. You're not going to see this in 6 months. This is a long-term goal. You want to make sure that you go forward to achieve, right? So some will achieve it in their first year, maybe 2 years. With the momentum that we have, we're going to be able to cut those time frames in half, truly, if you take the proper necessary actions today. Number 3 is coachability. Again, what is coachability? It's your ability to accept direction and listen to constructive criticism, even if you don't want to do it. I always been taught that successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. So if you're coachable and you start putting into action the different types of knowledge, learn knowledge, activity knowledge, learn knowledge, activity knowledge, back and forth. You learn something, then you apply it. Go back and learn it again. Then apply what you learned again. And every time that you apply something, you go back and learn what you learned before, you start continue to expand your mindset. Then you can actually become coachable, or you can actually train others at that point, right? You can help others learn that. And then you can actually become a mentor, which people really, at the end of the day, we really want to do is help other people achieve their success. So if you think about the coachability, think about what Tiger, think about Tiger. He was amazing. Now think about this. He was at one point one of the best golfers in the world, the best golfer in the world. Michael Jordan, one of the best, if not the best basketball player in history. Guess what all these guys have? They have a coach. They're open and willing to do necessary actions in order for them to win, right? Because there's certain things that they can't see that the coach can actually point out to them because they're in it and doing it. I look at it this way. Ask yourself this. What doesn't know what water is? A fish. Isn't that weird? Think about this. A fish lives in it, in the water. He doesn't even know what water is until he's taken out of the environment that is producing the oxygen for him to breathe. Now he's like out of water, fish out of water. He's swimming, flopping around because he's trying to breathe. Now he knows what water is because he's taken out of the situation, right? The same type of thing. We need to have a coach be open and willing to listen to what they say so they can guide us in a direction. So here's some of the qualities that you need to be in order to be coachable. First and foremost is humble. A lot of times, and trust me in my life, I've been prideful many times, where I thought I knew things that I needed to be open to hearing some feedback, some constructive criticism, that I could hear from other perspectives what I was doing or not doing, being able to learn the certain skill sets that I really hadn't yet captivated or captured yet. So humility is a big part, and openness. Being open to the possibility of becoming better, be open to, more in your life, be open to doing certain things in a different manner that could increase your skill level, and also a desire to become better and more than you currently are. You've got to have really that drive to want to become better. Just because you're decent, you're good at what you do currently right now in your current profession doesn't mean that you're going to be a pro in TPS. You got to be open to being coachable. You're going to do certain new things that you can start learning and being willing to apply those things once you learn those. Okay. Number 4 is credibility. And this is really important, guys, is first and foremost, you need to choose to care. See, this is a business model that you've got to have a servant's mentality. You've got to be willing to help support and give to others to help them win and succeed, because that's really the only way that you can really truly win here that has a sustainable growth factor to this. You got to be consistent. Consistent is everything in this. Because, like, for example, if you're trying to build momentum is one of the hardest things to get and one of the easiest things to lose. But unless you're consistent and you're consistent with your actions and activities, that you won't ever get that momentum phase. It'll come and then it'll go. It'll come and it'll go. It'll be like a roller coaster ride, right? But once you build that momentum and you're consistent, doesn't matter if people are showing up. I mean, for the first 6 months or so, 6 months to a year actually, there were people running with us in my first experience, not with this company, with a previous company. And this was my learning lesson. And I didn't understand this. I would come, and I was a full-time college student at the time, and I would go to an event. The next week, I would make an excuse, or I found ways to not go because maybe I didn't have a guest that time, or I didn't show up because whatever reason, peanut butter, any excuse will do, right? So I'd come and I'd go. I'd come and I'd go. And the people that I brought on, they would see my inconsistency, and you'll realize that what you do duplicates. If you come and go, guess what your team's going to do? That's right. And I started realizing that I've got to show up every week, show up and win. You got to stay consistent with your actions and activities to allow that growth factor to occur. So do what you say and then just do it. Okay? That's the most important thing, is bringing that credibility, bringing the trust factor is one of the most important things in building business and building a team, an organization. They need to be able to trust that you are going to be able to provide, that you're a leader, that you're going to run with this no matter what. That's what people are looking for. They're looking for leadership. They're looking for people that are going to do it no matter what. So if you say you're going to do something, make sure that you take the time to do it, okay? Practice what you preach, right? Don't be the person that says one thing and does something different. Make sure you do what you say you're going to do and practice what you preach. And then be a product of the product. Don't tell people they have to do certain things and not do it, but also say, hey, look, I now can share with you and show you certain products I went on the platform and purchased or sold that I can convey to them that these are great products, that the platform works. I'm getting paid every day. Be a product of the product. Make sure that you qualify for your weekly bonuses. And I say, even at the beginning stages, guys, you want to get at least $75 of retail orders from your site. Why? Because there's new elements that are coming starting December 2016 that you want to get at least $75 retail orders. And if you're free, at least $100 retail orders from any of your 3 e-commerce websites to qualify. A residual component that's coming. You have other aspects that you'll be able to learn to participate in and open up other parts of the compensation structure. So yeah, there's certain bonuses you only need $25 worth. There's another bonus you only need $50 worth. But guys, if you want to unlock multiple aspects, just make the staple $75 retail orders on a monthly basis. And then paint your vision. My friends, at the beginning stages of this, we had a 4-minute video, a non-disclosure agreement, and a vision. And that's it. We didn't have a website, didn't have an e-commerce site, didn't have a membership site. We had an idea and a vision. We painted this vision, and by the time we went to our pre-launch phase, we literally catapulted into success. And even our UK team right now, this is very important for you to see that you have the tools, resources, you have leadership in play. You can start plugging in, but painting this vision for the people that we have not even yet launched the UK, that you have the ability to really do what we did at the beginning stages back in May of 2015. But you actually have websites, you actually have e-commerce sites, you actually have tools and materials and training platform to be able to help people win in, right? So, but painting this picture is one of the most important things that you'll ever do in helping build your business. Every time you're communicating and sharing information with people that are in or not even in yet, you want to paint the vision of how big of an opportunity this really is. Now, getting started, it's just time. Time is just to get started, to serve the many and experience the greatness that you deserve. Make a decision. You know, and I love hearing this from one of the mentors that I was taught, talking about decide, right? Anything is, if you look at homicide, right? Genocide, right? All these things has a side aspect to it. It means death. Why do I bring up that? Well, decide, that means that you're putting to death anything that's not going to be congruent with what you want to achieve, right? That is the root aspect of that word. So making a decision to decide that you will do this no matter what. Doesn't matter what somebody else says, doesn't matter what other people are saying. It doesn't matter, other people's opinions has no bearing on your decision to win in this business. Nothing. Make a decision that you will do this no matter what. And that's a true leadership capability, and people follow people that have the ability and make the decision to do it no matter what. Learning curve, guys, there'll be a learning curve. There's a learning curve in anything you do. If you just got a new job, right, you got to get trained. You got to learn how to do it. I remember I was a server. There was literally weeks that I had to learn the new, food, what was in each plate, how to upsell guacamole. I mean, there's a lot of things that I had to learn to do, and there was a learning curve. But guys, this learning curve has the ability to help pay you millions. Other learning curves and other types of linear incomes, I mean, I was just living paycheck to paycheck. So be okay with the learning curve. Be humble the fact that you're not going to be perfect right off the bat. But as long as you understand there will be a learning curve and you stay consistent and active and persistent with your success, then you'll win here. Develop the right attitude. My dad always taught me this. Even when I was a little kid, he instilled this in me, and I'm very grateful for that man in my life. He talked about the big A. It's your attitude. Negative or positive, you're going to have one, right? And so you want to have a positive attitude that'll help you, because you know what? There'll be ups and downs. There'll be some tough times. There'll be people trying to pull you down, and dream stealers, dream killers. They want to pull you away from your achieving your dream, okay? You got to have the right attitude that can push through any of those tough times to keep you on top. Actually, I'm going to go back to attitude real quick and just tell you a little bit of a story that I don't even know if you'll be able to relate to it or not, but it was an interesting time in my life. And this is about 5 years ago or so, and I was looking and building a business. I basically went all in, and I let go of any other type of employment. I was building this business, and we were seeing some success, and things happened to where it didn't win as big as I thought it would. And I ended up going homeless. I had a car that actually ended up dying on me. The engine died. So the money wasn't coming in. I didn't have a place to stay. And so I found a way to get on my friend's car. I was paying $200 a month for just to get around. And then with everything that I owned, suits, my laptop, all my clothes and belongings, that car got stolen. So I was carless, homeless, jobless, and I had a few extra clothes still around that I had at a friend's place. Okay. Now, here's the cool part. Nobody knew any of it. They had no idea what I was going through. Now, that was a tough time in my life, but my attitude is what changed everything, and no one had a clue. That's why you get back up. When you get knocked down, you get back up. It's not about you getting knocked down 7 times. It's the 8th time you get up. You keep doing that. You keep consistent and persistent in your actions and activities. You have the faith and drive. You will win here. Have a long-term thinking. We talked about this a little bit ago. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. You're going to go through your learning curve. You stay close. You plug in weekly. We're going to help you get to where you need to be. But remember, some people have seemed to jump in. They think it's going to happen in 2 or 3 weeks or 2 or 4 months or 6 months, and then they jump out. They start, jumping from thing to thing to thing, thinking that the thing is the problem. It's the core common thing. But the lowest common denominator is you, right? So you got to realize that there's 3 elements. There's the company, there's the products and services, and the only variable is you. So there's people making a lot of money and succeeding here. You got to realize and stop and look. Hey, look, why am I not succeeding? What are they doing different that I could actually learn from and duplicate to win within this business model? So just understand, this is a long-term thinking. And understand that you need to grow within this platform for you to win, not just here, but also in life. So just take action today. To have a successful in any level, you must take the necessary steps. So I want to thank you guys for taking time to show up. It's now time to create a recession-proof lifestyle. This is for you and your family and for all the goals and dreams you ever want to achieve. You have the business of a lifetime that you have the opportunity to benefit and win in. Here at VIP Global, VIPGlobalTraining.com, every Wednesday night, make sure you keep tapping into this. Make sure you bring your team and organization onto this, because this is really one of the core elements that you need to do is continue to soak your brain and be surrounding yourself with the right type of people that are winning in not just this business, but also in their life. So that being said, welcome to TPS and VIP Global family, where vision is power. Really to gain powerful vision for your future. That's what we're here to do, is help you, catapult you into success. And that's why we ask you to continue to keep attending. So that being said, I want to thank you for taking the time to be here. I'm going to pull this back off to where we jump off this screen share here. Hold on one sec. Oh, stop sharing. All right, you can see us here. Again, thank you so much. Appreciate the patience. And sometimes we go through some technical difficulties and things of that nature. What we're going to do is we'll take this and we will get it put out there and processed for everybody to take a look at and watch throughout the week. And make sure that you have your team learn the things that we're doing and really use this as a tool, a training tool, and a resource for you and your team to win within their business. That being said, I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Hyman. Thanks for having us, and God bless.
All right, excellent training, guys. Thank you all so much. And with that, we're going to go ahead and close things out. And you guys go ahead and make it a great rest of the week. I love what Kyle said about making decisions. And when you make that decision, nothing in life will stop you. So I want to congratulate you all for saying yes to success, continuously plugging into the trainings and developing yourself and moving forward in your businesses. So with that being said, guys, we're going to sign off and say bye for now.
Good night.